Yes. Okay. So our
think
next
most of them are
story
going to be good.
is The Runaway Bride. Catherine Tate's first episode. She's at a wedding, but she's been lost, and she's been lost. She's been teleported to the TARDIS, and the story unfolds and finds out that there is a spider-like creature that is kind of plugged in with energy, and then the TARDIS sort of pulls her in, and I that's all I can remember.
Yes,
I love it. It's my favourite.
It's your favourite?
Favourite because I love Donna.
Yeah.
Donna is my favourite companion ever.
Yep.
And
because she's so bold.
She's just so iconic.
She's different to all the others. She's not like, oh, Doctor, I'm in love with you. And she's just different.
She's so sassy, so witty.
Yeah.
Doesn't rely on the Doctor. And
she's almost
literally
in charge
wrote a video
of it as
about
well,
it.
sometimes. She's in charge of him.
She doesn't put up with his shit either. You know?
Yeah.
You know, Dr. Time Lord, no. Donna Human, yes. You know, like, sassy queen.
Yeah.
And to me, she's the one who changed the Doctor the most. Like, the Doctor says it was Rose. I don't see the change with Rose. I see a change with Donna. Capaldi, the 12th Doctor, his face, he chose his face based on the guy in Pompeii because Donna told him you can always save someone. So Donna's still helping him to this day. That's why she's the best one. Sorry for that little segue to why Donna is the best. I just get excited when I talk about Donna.
So, do you know what my favourite scene in the episode is? Is the scene with the taxi and the TARDIS that
when they're
chases
trying to get money out.
Yeah, and then she gets in the taxi, and it's another robot Santa, basically.
Yeah.
Which for some reason are back. Because they're easily
on the
controlled.
motorway. And just the two random kids in the back of the car, and their parents are not taking any notice.
They're having a great time.
Why are the kids, like, literally, they're in the boot? Like, what is that about? They can look out the cars
keep
window.
driving.
They're not like
that.
There's a flying blue box. They're just so like, go for it. Well done.
It's so Doctor Who.
Yeah, I think that some of the, even though like it looks a bit ropey in places, I think that does hold up though quite well. I think it's only been a year since the last one, but it holds up quite nicely. And there's a good amount of tension. You know, he's holding the ship and he's trying to control the ship, and John
with this
jump. Yeah. There's a lot of cool aspects to it that make it a really fun action scene. It literally makes me smile every single time I watch it. I only watch Christmas episodes at Christmas. Well, most of them anyway, especially the David Tennant ones. I only watch them during Christmas time. So that always makes me smile every year. And that brings us to our next thing. What about the Rachnos? What do you guys think about the Rachnos?
That's the one thing I don't like. I don't like
amazing.
the Rachnos.
Really?
Okay. Why don't you like the Rachnos?
I'm not against it.
It's like, it could have been like, I don't know, I feel like the actress put way too much into this whole spider rubbish. You know what I mean?
Sarah Parry. You mean you don't like the voice? And you think it's kind of campy? I suppose it is quite campy. And I think Lance is also quite campy as like her...
shots don't help either.
Well, yeah, there's that bit when... I don't know whether it's when she's first introduced, but they cut like 6 times with different angles and it's... and it just... What is up with that?
Quite weird.
So I only have 2 negatives about this episode. One of them is the Rachnos and the overdone of it. The 2 is how much time they go back to Rose.
Do you mean in Mention?
Well,
I mean, it was only after Doomsday, and Doomsday, as a child, I remember being this huge thing. So I think it makes sense that they keep mentioning it. I think it just kind of seems out of place now because, well, as I'm older, I don't like to realise
we don't actually like Rose.
Yeah. Because I think she's horrible with her mum and all of that, and she just abandons her pet Mickey.
I don't care for that reason. I just think I don't
kind of
like
stuff.
Rose.
Anything else you want to add for Runaway Bride? It's just really fun. It's just fun, and it's witty.
It's funny. It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's one that you can always watch on Christmas. It's not sad like the last Christmas. It's not complicated or anything. It's a very simple, easygoing.
Yeah.
And just
you don't need to
really
concentrate
enjoyable.
Because
No.
I don't know about you, but some of
No.
these later ones, when I've watched episodes like Return of Dr. Mysterio and Last Christmas and stuff, I've always found them quite difficult to comprehend because it's Christmas Day and I'm not like it's not like a regular Saturday night or a Sunday night when I'm watching the episode as I normally would. It feels like Christmas / any specials, to be honest, need to be slightly simpler.
Can I ask a question?
For casual audiences, just to bang
When
on
we
or
get
something.
to Dr. Mysterio, can someone remind me about the entire episode because I don't think I've watched it since Christmas.
Okay,
I don't think
will.
I've watched it since it came out.
Really?
Okay, that's
It came out.
Yeah.
Okay, well I've watched it, so it's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, that'll be your bit then.
You mentioned Mysterio, I was like, oh, fuck.
I generally didn't think it was a Christmas episode.
No,
I don't know why. It doesn't
it's by a
exist to me.
stretch.
Oh, husband of a song.
Yeah, so the
We can get to that later.
we'll get to it later. So, what are your final categorizations for the Runaway Bride?
Very, very,
Is there
very
one
good.
above good?
Is there one?
No,
Yeah.
it's just good. Would you like it? Would you like one above good? You've ruined the format of the show, but you know.
Okay, then we'll leave
Good,
it. We'll
good,
leave
the
it.
good,
We'll
the
just
bad, and the
good,
ugly.
good. We'll just have good. Please don't
The
hurt
good, the
us.
bad, the ugly, and the super one.
Yeah.
The good, the bad, the ugly, the God tier.
Okay.
Do you want a God tier?
Absolutely, yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
We should
I know
have-
two
That
episodes
goes in the
going
God
there.
tier.
Okay, so Christmas Invasion would have not gone in the God tier, right?
No,
I'd just
that's
like to
just
clarify if anyone was
No.
doubting whether we would have changed our minds if the God tier was active. Okay, so Runaway Bride is in the God tier.
Because the the duo of just them two is
Yeah.
amazing.
It sets their relationship straight away. You know exactly what their dynamic
Yeah.
is. There's no build up. There's no awkward conversations. Or there's what I love as well is that the Doctor doesn't
Chemistry.
really explain who he is or the TARDIS. She's just like, "What? Did you kidnap me?" Like she doesn't ask. She's not bothered at the fact that she's in a spaceship with a random man. She just wants to go get married.
We shouldn't be able to make those
What?
noises while not our age.
I can't even make those noises.
Yeah, right.
No, I just won't because you two
I
did
thought you
it
were
so
gonna-
perfectly. I can't live up to that.
Yeah, why am I doing this? So
I don't know.
I have noticed that when we talked about Christmas Invasion, we did talk about it in a very negative stance compared to Runaway Bride as well. We talked about that with a lot of negatives, but this one we haven't.
we?
We've talked. We had a lot of negatives for the previous one that we did, but this one
I
hasn't
thought we
had.
were going to talk about a weird placement of a button.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Negatives
That
and
is-
drawbacks.
that is
It's not a
to be
negative.
fair.
That's just
Well,
A bit stupid.
stupid
criticism.
criticism.
It's just a bit stupid.
Stupid criticism. God tier is activated for the Runaway Bride. The next story is the next Doctor, which I do have a bit of a soft spot for.
No, it's not.
Really? Okay. Why?
No,
Why
it's,
do you not
it's
like
Voyage
it?
of the Damned.
Oh yeah, I've missed that one off.